Communication. Well, what is communication? Well, it's an exchange of information. Most people think of communication as talking and listening. What it really is understanding. What are we trying to understand? We are trying to understand the information that someone has to offer. Besides talking and listening, what are other ways we can communicate? How can we make sure we are understanding better? We can ask questions, have empathy, take in other people's perspectives. So for today's mission, I want you to take out your journal. And I want you to list out the different ways to communicate. There's the most natural way that most of us think of, which is using our voice. There's sign language, braille, gestures, which means come on, or hold on. I love using gestures. You probably see me use my hands a lot when I talk. That's just the way that I am. I like communicating through my hands. You don't even have to say anything. People know what you're talking about. And there's, of course, writing. Using your journal to write down your thoughts and your feelings. There's pictures, photography, drawing, sketching, painting. Those are great ways of communicating. Even sounds are a great way to communicate. Laughing. Hey, I'm communicating that we're having a great time. There's even expressing yourself through emotions. There's happiness, sadness, being angry, disgust, fear, confusion, joy. Let's bring it back to the happiness. So make sure to write down in your journal each of those types of communication. Speech, sign language, braille, gestures, writing, pictures, sounds, and emotions. Now that's a lot of types of communication. And if you can think of more, feel free to write them down. And I want you to learn about them. But today, I want you to focus on one. What we're going to focus on is writing. And the reason why, because I want you to focus that on yourself with communication. So what we're going to start today is your life adventure journal. Writing for yourself. So take what's inside you and put it in your journal. We're going to do that by every day making a note for the date and perhaps even the time. I want you to take every day and write out your thoughts and feelings. What happened to you that day? What are you experiencing? What did you learn today? I want you to spend at least 5 minutes a day on writing your journal. You don't have to write the whole time. You could just think about what you're writing in that time and then write it down. I would prefer that you take a lot of time, even an hour a day. You could even take parts of your day to create this writing. Maybe when you wake up, in the afternoon, before you go to bed. Whatever you want, spend that time writing with your journal, but make sure to create the habit to use it every day. You could even figure out different topics each day that you want to talk about. Perhaps today you want to talk about your family. Tomorrow you want to talk about food. Whatever you choose is for you to write. I just want you to make that habit of writing every day and to get your feelings and thoughts on the paper. And in the future, I'll give you different ideas of things that you can put in your journal. And let's start today by giving you an idea of what to write about. How about communication and how to be more understanding? Adventure on.